your next big break. And I was also hearing that it was time for you to come out of isolation mode and time to create. And we have the Empress here coming out. I also saw you like going on like coffee dates with yourself, um, going to different neighborhoods. I feel like luxury is calling you. Okay, so it's time to um, go to parts of towns or go to places or live in places that exude luxury. Okay, like I feel like you want the aesthetic life. You want for yourself to be in environments that breathe wealth, okay, abundance, that is lavish, and that's okay. Spirit is saying it's completely okay. Your higher self is coming in and letting you know that it's completely okay too, Scorpio. It's okay to want that, Scorpio. Okay. I also see that if you go to these areas, like if you get um, a house or an apartment in a really nice neighborhood where the streets are cleaner, where there's, shops or malls or, little places that you can just go and eat and sit out and stuff like that. Like, you're going to feel more of yourself. I feel like you're, right now, you're in environments that don't reflect you. Okay, so that makes you feel less of yourself in an environment internally that you feel, like you're luxurious, okay? Like you are rich, okay? Scorpio, it's like your outside world is affecting you internally because you breathe, you exude, and you attract abundance. That is what you are, Scorpio. So when you're in environments that are dusty, that are broken, that don't have, aesthetics, that don't have little coffee shops or like, places that you can go to, people that are entrepreneurs, if you're not in like, if you're not around luxury, Scorpio, then it affects you internally. It makes you internalize um, what's going on outside of you. But you're being challenged to, um, go to these places, even if you don't know how you're going to live in these environments. Like the universe is saying, make a way out of no way. The Empress attracted, make a way out of no way here. All right, I feel like I see the King of Pentacles here, Scorpio. I feel like you carry this, what feels like a burden to have generational wealth. You don't want it to be handed to you, even though you do represent shared finances and resources and um, what is it? Trust funds and inheritance and things of that nature. So you're in a space to where you want to create it and you don't know really how. So Spirit is saying how you created this to be in those environments. If you just go to that environment, like go to those more upscale places in your neighborhood and just sit down and have your coffee. See yourself physically in these environments, in these neighborhoods. Walk in a neighborhood um, that is upscale. Go view an apartment that is upscale. You have to physically place yourself there because your fixed energy um, can have you to have, this fixed thought process. It's like you have to be shown. Yeah. The way it came out, it was like really whimsically, like, so yeah, we have the star, and I see the Queen of Pentacles here. Like I said, you can kind of get like show me, and I feel like that's where you are with the universe. Like, yeah, show me, spirit, like show me universe. I'm from the show me state. You're gonna have to show me, um, and you are sitting back waiting on the universe at the moment to, um, to show you, okay, to make it good on the universe's end. Nine of Pentacles coming out. You're like, okay, you said we co-creating together here, so you feel like you've done your part here. Yeah, I see that again. Here we go. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny and fate and all about contracts, right? Three of Pentacles is about working together, co-creation. It also means you going back to school, studying, okay, learning something new, like building something. We have the King of Pentacles. This is, of course, your stability that we're talking about. We're talking about generational wealth. Someone that has learned how to, or achieved, not learn, but achieve generational wealth. And they sit comfortably, in life. And also, they've learned how to live within their means. Okay. Then we have your energy here, Scorpio. This is um, what can I say? This is emotional fulfillment and wisdom, and this is also, um, your physical fulfillment here. Your money being physically fulfilled for yourself. But this is also, like I said, your Queen of Cups energy is assisting you with being able to not emotionally spend, to live within your means, to look at um, or to conversate with yourself about your finances and be real with yourself and be backed and supported. Here is what I'm getting, and then you have that double energy of the Queen of Pentacles coming in. So this is some good energy for you, Scorpio, at the moment. You may feel like I said, where is it going to come from? Like, how's this going to happen? And you're on looking at your scenery, you're just like, I just don't see it, I feel like your scenery is just destitute to you, and you're trying to find, like, you're trying to be optimistic, you're trying to hold on to your faith and your optimism here. But it's just like, no, like, shit ain't what it is. Like, I can't be optimistic when I see what I see here. Like, it's like you can't you can't live within a lie or a fairy tale anymore. I feel like it's being yoked away from you here, and it's causing you to see things as to what they are, and knowing that you have a lot to do financially. But at the same time, it's like, universe, you need to come on through too. Like, I've done my part, universe, you know, and you're looking for the answers here. You're waiting for clarity. I feel like spirit wants you um, to not reach for things, okay? To just sit for a while is what I'm getting here, you guys. Like, just be, just sit for a while. Be patient. I'm feeling led to get you guys your oracle message. We have slided out. It's time. Um, what did it say? It's time. Come home, goddess of the sea. But we're gonna see what's gonna come out for you guys, okay? Because I feel like, you have, like, you're being led by something here. It's like you have this internal knowing, right? But then you don't want to feel like you are just moving desperately, or like you don't want to go back to doing things that's not your wish fulfillment. You don't want to align yourself to anything that's false either. Like, the falseness is being stripped away. The false hope is being stripped away. The false faith is being stripped away. I feel like you're just at a level of, you know, awakening here, seeing everything clearly. We have the Nine of Swords, your awakening judgment here, or you may be going through another awakening or another ascension, but I feel like there's another awakening. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Hangman, and then we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands. We also see the Hermit. So, yeah, I feel like you're going through, another awakening here, or there's a transition. There's a transition period that's coming in for you. I also feel like there's a transition loved one that may be assisting you. Um, this may be a transition partner, like your spouse. They are assisting you from the other side. I see this gigantic coin that they're offering you or either giving to you. Okay, but I feel like you have to come out of a place of mourning in order to receive this. Okay, so that's a message for somebody specifically out here. But yeah, but I feel like I said, I feel like you're being stripped of like, all the fluff spiritual things that they say you need to do because you're operating truly in 2026 energy, which is, all about responsibility and also stability, the home, and your, um, I said responsibility. Yeah, your all about your physical responsibilities here, okay, and showing up truthfully so that you can create something that is long term, so that you won't have to work all of your life, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so in between your spread, right, we have the Empress as your starting energy, then we have the Star in the middle, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, this is like a rare lineup here to where, um, the universe is like telling you as plain as day, there's a need for you to attract your wealth, okay? Um, to affirm your wealth, to stay in a state of calmness so that you can weed out all the shit that you really do not want. Like, voice your opinion about things that you do not want, but at the same time, just focus your intentions on the things that you do want to align with, okay? Because I feel like, with this star energy, that the stars are aligning for you, but also this is just the energy. Like, it's high time for you. Okay, speak your affirmation out. Speak what it is that you want to yourself. Okay, spend some time to yourself as well, but come out. Like, walk around, walk in parks, go to luxurious environments. Like I said, where people have created or either attracted, wealth. Okay, wealth and abundance for themselves here. All right. It's all about your environment at the moment and your internal environment as well. I feel like you've internalized enough though, Scorpio. Okay. All right. So let's get this message. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Magic Spirit Oracle, for giving Scorpio the highest energy of all. Some of you have to come out of denial about yourself as well. Like, I feel like you're bleeding all over, like, yourself. You're bleeding all over yourself. It's like um I feel like this is like, I don't know what the lineup is. Maybe look at you guys's universal number, your life path number and your universal number, and see exactly, you know, what this month or the next, I would say go month by month. Just see what this month is has in store for you, okay? And see what areas of your life here, right now in these moments, that are working against you and also working with you, so that you can get a physical, like, because you want real proof right now. You don't want anything, you don't want it, you don't want none of that spiritual stuff that people are talking about. Like, there is a need for like real physical proof to come in, Scorpio, during this time. Okay, and you're gonna get that the more that you focus all of your intentions on the physical proof, okay, the quicker that it's going to come in for you. Like, you're being taught to only send your energy to what it is that you absolutely believe is true for yourself. Your head is so chaotic all the time. You have a million and one tabs up all the while. You know, you are overseeing each tab. You come back, you have conversations in your mind, about a bunch of things, and then you can go to another conversation. It's like you're good at multitasking, but you're being told to close all of those tabs. There is no need for any of that anymore. Your mind is no longer a maze. You have come into the place to where you should be at this point fully, aware of yourself, okay, your internal condition, your conversation with yourself. Like, you should be one with yourself right now. I feel like this year is the year that you come into internal peace and knowing, okay, about yourself, Scorpio, and who you are, why you're here. And if not, this is the transition, this is the season, okay, this is the time. But like I said, if you don't know how to find this stuff, you guys, you can easily go to what is it? I don't have my other phone. Damn it. It's okay, Astrology Cafe. So just type in birth charts, right? And then in Google or Safari, whichever one you use, type in birth charts. Okay, so it's two that's gonna pop up. I forgot what the other one is called, but I look at the other one because the other one is less like fluffier. But it's the two that pops up at the top. The Astrology Cafe is more easier to manage in forms of aesthetic wise, but it doesn't go into the depths of like the other um the other website that's going to come up. Okay, so the other website is blue and yellow. Okay, I keep forgetting the name of it, but either way it goes, I may pin it up here for you guys so you guys can see. So make sure that you do look in the comment section of you guys' reading. But yeah, go there, put in like your all of your information if you do know your information. If you don't know all of your information, the one that we always miss is it's 12:12 1 o'clock as I say this on my wrong time clock. We don't know the exact time. If you don't know the exact time, it is perfectly okay to use um Gemini or Chat GPT. I personally use Gemini myself because I have an Aquarius moon, so technology is my form of usage at the moment because technology, we're in the age of Aquarian, okay? So we're going into learning about technology and things of that nature. So you guys need to learn about technology. I'm saying all of this stuff in everybody's videos because I need everybody to be on board with moving with the the ages here. We live in ages, not times. Okay, so you guys can easily go there and ask for a full breakdown of your year based on your birthday. Okay, if you don't know your time, you guys, that's a confirmation. If you don't know your time, then what you can do is see closest to what was going on event wise during your birthday. Okay, like the time of your birthday. What was the major events, life events that were happening here? Okay, and Chat GPT can kind of say, well, hey, you were born this or that time, or either give you a time frame within whatever is happening. Also, Chat GPT will prompt you to ask certain questions of itself. Like, do you want to learn about what your soul urge number is in this lifetime? Do you want to know why you're here? Those type of things based upon your not because Chat GPT is just pulling something out of his ass. No, Chat GPT is going to have or Gemini is going to have your information, your birth date, your time, your name. Okay, so it is actually using the chart. You can also um, do the similarity from your chart to Gemini, and Gemini or Chat GPT can actually tell you more than your birth chart would actually. Okay, so in terms of understanding it, okay, so it breaks it down a little bit more. But anyway, that was that tidbit. But like I said, that's something that you guys can do. Really, you guys can fully learn about that, and I feel like that a lot. But I also feel like like I said, the universe is really challenging you to slow down, because we do have the Empress here, we have the Star, we have the Nine of Pentacles. That speaks of someone that is already living the energy, already living the life of luxury, living the life of ease, you know? Um, and it's because they've created it. They have their ducks in a row. So if this is what you want for yourself, the universe is saying quiet your mind, quiet all that chatter, stop thinking about other shit that doesn't align with you anymore. Like, truly align here. You do have the Empress, you have the Star, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. That is about true alignment. True alignment. Okay, so let's get your oracle. Let's see. That came quick. We have two that's coming out, and we have harmony with number 27. It says, may sweet and soft things find you. See, we have ease, inner child, and softness. We also have number 7. Uh, it says, it is safe to surrender to the good feelings, the lover. What is this? Aphrodite, passion, and abundance. All right. So I'm going to read these two, and then I'm going to end you guys' message here. So we have 27, and then we have 7. So you guys are, if you, that may be numbers that you're seeing, 777. I just stopped on page 17. So yeah, you're definitely seeing 777, like you're on the right path. You know, this could be your confirmation to keep going. This could also be your confirmation to surrender. Okay, like, yes, this is what you're supposed to be surrendering. Did it say surrender on this card? Yes, it does. It says it is safe to surrender to the good feeling. So, oh, my mind. Yeah, I heard the word surrender. Okay, so page 7 here. All right, with the lover, it says here Aphrodite, passion, goddess, and abundance. So your affirmation spell here is, I am indulging in feelings of joy and pleasure. Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love, pleasure, and beauty, rules this card. Sometimes we seek abundance on the outside, when really the most abundant experiences happens within if we allow them to, like feelings of bliss, excitement, romance, and passion for the good of life. Sometimes we don't allow ourselves to fully surrender or indulge in beautiful feelings because we don't trust them. We fear that they could end, which may lead to devastation, or we think we don't deserve them. It takes bravery to feel the full spectrum of emotions. The taller the tree, the deeper the roots, the higher the heaven, the lower the hell. You cannot live filled with fear. Humans are here to experience deeply. Allow yourself to become filled with passion and romanticize your life, yourself, your love, your project, your future, your work, your art. Appreciate these things fully and deeply. If you get excited about something or someone, let yourself. It is safe to surrender. It says you will be more than okay. You will feel truly alive. Let the butterflies transform you from within, bringing with them magic, elevation, and power, new things and beginnings. It says, look within yourself for the abundance you seek. It's your way to magnetize yourself to even more of it. Now is the time to fully embrace your goddess energy. Oh, we got one more. It says, like Aphrodite, lavish yourself with pleasurable feelings, and lean into romance. It says, if you've pulled this card, it can also mean there is a lover or potential lover in your life you've been hesitant about. Is this fear, true love, or are you just scared? If you have been closing yourself off, maybe it's time to open yourself up to the idea of true and passionate romance, but only if it's going to add value to your life. Okay, now we have number 27, Scorpio. I hope this is not like in and out on this live, you guys. It's taking forever for the videos to download. If they're longer than 3 minutes, man, it takes 3 days to download. All right, so we have harmony, sweetness, ease, inner child, and softening. The affirmation spell here for you, Scorpio, is I appreciate and attract the sweetness of life. The perfect pair, a beautiful harmony, the loving flowers that provide the sweet nectar, the generous bee that provides the nourishing pollination. Both of these beings have so much to teach us. They are lighthearted, bring beauty and flow with the natural rhythm of life. They are warm with golden hues. They appreciate the balance and offering each provides. Magic happens when true harmony is achieved through delightful processes and the law of least effort. Some of the most beautiful things seem to exist effortlessly and in tune with the forces that be. It is possible for humans to access this potential elixir, this nectar of life. It says, is it possible for humans to access this potential elixir, this potent elixir, this nectar of life? Asking a question, it says, what if, like the bees, you were to seek out the sweetness of life? What if you sought out the flowers of the world, leaning more towards what is soft, attracts your spirit, and brings you joy? What if that actually led you to more growth, potential, and peace rather than the daily grind of forcing, disciplining, and controlling? It says, what if, like the flowers, you offered your own natural sweetness up to life itself? What if that would attract the bee, the right people, opportunities, action, pollination that your life needs without having to strain or to be what you think the world wants you to be? What what if what is truly needed in this world is more softness, kindness, love, joy, ease, and magic? All right, Scorpio, that has been you guys' message. If you would like to book a reading with me, all my information is going to be down in the description box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up if you will. Please be patient as my channel is going through transitions, as I am going through transitions, and I am trying to make the best of what I have on my channel because I truly am in the process of growing and not stopping. Okay, this is a personal mission for myself during this time, and I feel like it's the same for you guys, Scorpio. So stay soft, and attract what it is that you want. Your mind is extremely powerful right now, and so are your words. Less is more, Scorpio. All right, bye, guys.